What is going on YouTube? Fascinating graveyard. Today we are in Fall River, Massachusetts. And I have a question to ask. What is a gale other than a woman's name? Well, it's a sustained wind pattern with speeds about 39 to 54 miles an hour. Thus making videos outside rather difficult. So this is going to be a quick video. I'm going to show you really quickly the Lizzie Borden murder location. If you don't know who Lizzie Borden is, maybe you've had your head under a rock for a long time. She was accused of killing her stepmother and her father back on August 4th, 1892. Now, I know these videos have been overdone. That's why I'm quickly just going to visit the house and then visit the grave, and then I gotta get out of here because it keeps intermittently raining on me, thus making vlogging very difficult. If you don't know the murder or what happened, basically Lizzie Borden's parents were killed with an axe between I believe 9 and 11 a.m. on August 4th, 1892. She was accused of killing her parents. She was found not guilty and acquitted on all charges, even though it is widely believed that, according to her inconsistent statements in court, that she is responsible for the murders. She was in the house at the time of the murders. How do you stay in a house and not hear your mother and father being killed with an axe? However, she claimed that one time or another she was in the barn, or she was upstairs in the attic, or no, I was in the dining room. Well, who knows where she was at. But amazingly enough, when they talked to her, she didn't have any blood on her clothes whatsoever. No blood on her hands, no cuts, no nothing. But she was I guess you would call it an opiate junkie back in the day, so I guess you could blame the morphine that she was prescribed by a doctor that she abused. This is the Lizzie Borden murder location, and it is now a bed and breakfast. You can stay here if you so dare. If you so dare. Now, I would have took the tour and kind of did a more in-depth video. However, you just can't come here and say like, oh yeah, I want to see the house. You got to book a tour, and I don't know how long that's going to take. Anyways, if you want, you're more than welcome to come over here, book a room, stay the night. This place is supposed to be haunted. You've had several douchebag YouTubers do videos here saying that, oh, what do I hear? Is that haunted? Oh, I think I hear a bed shaking. Who knows? Anyways, it is widely believed that Lizzie Borden and the maid might have had a thing going on, because Andrew, who was Lizzie Borden's father, always asked his daughters, because she had a older sister named Emma, hey, why don't you guys give me any grandkids? Well, I don't know about Emma, but Lizzie was lesbian. She didn't like guys, she liked girls. So anyways, this is where that happened. That would be the barn over there. That's where Lizzie Borden would have claimed to have been while she was doing whatever, and her father was getting whacked with an axe 18 times. One of the theories as to why Lizzie Borden might have wanted to kill her parents was because in this barn right here, Lizzie had built like a roost for pigeons, and supposedly her father came with an axe and killed all the pigeons because he was worried that kids would come in the area and hunt them, and I guess he didn't like kids around his house. So and this was kind of an interesting, odd little fun factoid about this place. Even though Andrew Borden was pretty well off, he wasn't a millionaire, but they were a pretty well-to-do family. There was no indoor plumbing in the house. Now, there was indoor plumbing available back in those days, but it was usually reserved for people of means and that had money. And definitely they were well off. And also another thing that might have pissed Lizzie off was that it looked like Andrew was buying his wife, who was not Lizzie's mother. Lizzie's mother died before, so that would be her stepmother, Abby, who was the one that was also killed. Like, he was helping Abby's family while not doing really much for his own. And of course, you got the girls who lived in a house with no indoor plumbing. So, okay, so now we're going to go to the cemetery and go check it out. And here we are now at the Oak Grove Cemetery, and if you ever want to come and visit the Borden grave, when you come into the main entrance, just follow these arrows on the ground that they painted, and it'll lead you right up to the grave. Boy, these gales out here ain't no joke, and I'm not talking about gals, I'm talking about gales. All right, so right here, this is the grave of the Borden family. There's a lot of Bordens here. I've seen huge monuments over here with the last name Borden. And that is the Borden marker right there. A.J. Borden, Andrew Jackson Borden with his wife, Sarah Anthony Borden, and his other wife, the one who was murdered, Abby Dupree Borden, or Dufree Borden. And in case you are wondering, in case you're just wondering where Lizzie Borden is buried, she's buried along with the parents that she probably murdered. Lizzie Borden died, I believe, in 1926, sometime around there. She died of pneumonia. She actually died just a few days before her older sister Emma. So, here we are, a fascinating grave. There is the presumed murderer, Lizbeth, or Lizzie, and this is her older sister, Emma. I don't know, did she really kill her parents? It looks like she did, but the problem is she was so high on drugs during the court trial when she was stammering and yammering and contradicting herself, and who knows, she probably did. She had every reason to do it in her own mind. She's a nutcase, a drug addict, but anyways, a very sad yet fascinating story, to say the least. And unfortunately, the only two people that know for sure who killed him are no longer able to point the finger of blame at the culprit. Okay, rest in peace to the Borden family. Fascinating graveyard. Please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe. That'll let you know when I upload. Ring that notification bell. I know the video was kind of short. I went over practically the whole story, but I'm imagining that you guys would pretty much know what the story was about. At the end of the day, it was still a horrible murder. I mean, two people were killed with an axe. I mean, a horrible, horrible murder that's been overshadowed just by that simple nursery song or child song that you would hear as a kid on the playground. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. Got to beat this weather. Catch up with you later. Peace.